Where is it?
What?
Where'd you hide it?
What are you talking
The
about?
drugs, Wyatt.
I don't have any drugs.
Really?
Yes.
What is going on?
Want you to check your jewelry cabinet, Catherine. Our son has been trading your jewelry for drugs.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have taken my money.
That is your excuse.
Yeah, get out.
Your ass is out of here tomorrow. What?
Don't!
Hey,
Stop it!
go.
The both of you!
Get out of my
Hey,
room.
Stop!
Don't you dare touch your mother.
Get out of here.
All right, have not fans. Now I just showed the first part of a clip from tonight's episode. This is it, guys. Season finale time. Looks like Jim and Wyatt are going at it again. And I did a brief live stream with Chandler earlier tonight, pretty much about the fact that we were doing some last minute speculations about, you know, who's going to die in the finale. And yes, there is this clip between Wyatt, Jim, and Catherine. And then yes, there is the other more intense clip of David, Jeffrey, and the thugs breaking into the house. But of course, that's going to be its own separate video. And since this clip was 57 seconds long, I only played the first part of it. Basically, it seems that Jim has discovered that RK was exchanging Catherine's jewelry, or excuse me, Wyatt was exchanging Catherine's jewelry for drugs from RK. And we know this based off the preview that Jim meets RK outside, takes the jewelry from him, then he goes to the room to confront Wyatt about where the drugs are. So pretty much it seems that Jim put two and two together, looking for the drugs, and then Wyatt and him go at it. Catherine tries to break it up. And the most important part about this is we see that once again Jim is coming to Catherine's defense, like, don't put your hands on your mother. And I guess the thing is, you know, they're just feuding with each other. I really think that this is really setting up that Jim is probably going to get shot. I mean, literally, if you were to ask me, Jeremy, if there was one character above anyone else who you think will not die, but let's just say get shot for simplicity's sake, Jeremy, who do you think will get shot in the night's episode? I think Jim is going to be the guy. I think this is a little bit forced tension. And when I say forced, it's like, yeah, they're a little more agitated at each other than normal because they've been kind of going at it all season, but not to the extent that they're going in this particular episode. Hell, even when Jim found Wyatt high after he had the drugs that RK brought him the first time for the $6,000 watch, you know, Jim was pissed off, but well, then again, he was a bit distracted because of the fact that Catherine said the money was gone from Hannah and Benny's account. It went to the crier company, so Jim went to go deal with that. So it seems that with his mind somewhat a bit distracted right now, well, not distracted, he can focus on Wyatt, then discover, you know, that's how he got the drugs from RK. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and watch the rest of the clip and we'll come back.
Yeah.
Did you hear me? Huh? What are you gonna do? What am I gonna do? Sit down. Sit down. Sit the fuck down.
Or what?
Just do what I'm asking you to do one time, okay?
Okay, let's see what happens.
What? Do you see?
Yes!
You see what
Calm
happened?
down! If you were just calm down for 5
Do you
seconds!
see what I have to deal with every damn day because of you?
See what I mean? It's like, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, like, it's not about the actors or anything. It's kind of like how the episode seems to be written. It seems, and I will get into more detail when I get to the David and Jeffrey scene in the next video, but it seems to me that they're really trying to set up what's going to happen at the end of the episode. You can just tell by the way the lines are being delivered, especially like by Catherine, that they're really trying to push, okay, we have to make it so Wyatt's going to be even more agitated at his parents because he didn't get the drugs. Then on top of that, you have to set up drama between Jim and Catherine because at the end of the clip, you know, he's like, this is all because of you. This is your fault, yada, yada, yada. So they're probably going to have an argument. So when it gets to the end of the episode time, Wyatt's probably going to get the gun, shoot Jim. Then Catherine's going to be like, Wyatt, what have you done? So it will like really, I guess you could say, enhance the tension. Now, kind of like, you know, the whole money situation and the Justin situation with Jeffrey and, you know, Wyatt being high, it's a bit, and excuse its phrase, strung out in terms of this has been dragged on way too long. A couple of I think the two most interesting things from this, well, technically three, and I mentioned one of them before, is that, you know, Jim defends Catherine, like, don't put your hands on your mother. The fact that they didn't bleep out the F word, and I'm like, okay, are they going to go a little bit extreme in tonight's episode? And then the third thing was, you know, Jim was like, tomorrow you're out of here. So I'm guessing at that point he's like, you know what, I'm done with this. Let the Malones have. Well, no, actually, I suspect that the Malones got the money, and if Wyatt is kicked out of the house, they won't have to worry about the Malones going after him. So there's that aspect of it, I guess. But we'll just have to wait and see. But I will talk about the Malones in my other video, which me and Chandler talked about in the live stream in regards to the Malones, because it's possible that Jim gave the money to Mitch in passing when he was bringing David home from Veronica's house. But like I said, I'll get into more detail on that later. But it does seem a bit forced that, hey, we really need to drive the tension between Wyatt and his parents. That way he has even more reason to shoot him and whatnot. Well, then again, remember when he was high, he called Jeffrey to let him know that he'll kill his parents and then himself. So the fact that he's going to be even more agitated because he didn't get his fix, that probably explains why he's going to, have even more of a reason to shoot. But we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, not too much to talk about in this episode aside from the established drama. It's just gotten really old. I doubt any of the main cast is going to die, but I do hope that moving into season 7, there's more depth added to the characters, because I'm just tired of the same thing over and over again. Because remember, Erica and Melissa, prime examples of characters who were pretty much trapped in a house for a majority of their final season. Erica was pretty much stuck at David's house, and then Melissa pretty much bounced around from Veronica's house to Hannah's house. Then they both got killed off. So if Wyatt got killed off, I wouldn't be surprised by that, but I doubt he will be due to behind the scenes stuff. But I'd say that there's really no need of bringing him back for a next season if you aren't going to add more to his character. Just my opinion. I mean, look, he's already testified to the grand jury, and Jim is working with Kyle to try to, sweep that under the rug. And that's pretty much it. And Jeffrey's pretty much done with Wyatt because he's fixated on the whole Justin Madison triangle crap. So literally, what purpose does Wyatt serve to the plot? Nothing against Aaron O'Connell. Like I say in these videos, it's not about the cast, it's about the directing and the characters. What service to the plot or story does Wyatt have anymore? Let me know in the comments section. And with that being said, folks, this was the first clip from tonight's episode. Like I said, I have another video to do about David and Jeffrey. I don't know if they're going to release too much more today, but they might do at least 3 of those 15-second clips on Instagram, but we'll have to wait and see. So thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let me know your thoughts. Do you think this is just drama set up for the ending of the episode when Wyatt gets the gun? Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you just saw, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, or if you have anything you would like to add to the video, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to keep up with me on social media, go to the description box. All of my links for social media are right there. Also, if you feel like you would like to donate to the channel, make sure to click on the link to PayPal. Any amount helps. $1, $5, $20. As a full-time YouTuber, any support from my fans really does mean a lot to me. Finally, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you're kept up to date on any new content I post to the channel. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next video.